Hello YouTube and welcome to another video. I am currently in the car freezing cold. I have been to get my hair done and it's a bit blustery outside. So I just need to move the car because turns out I'm in everybody's way. And then everyone's also in my way. Okay, so we're on our way to go and pick up Josh. I don't know whether we're going to be stopping in the flat for a moment, as we're going to go to the range to get a couple of picture frames. This is looking like very wobbly footage. I may have to talk to you once we've stopped, just because this is looking way too wobbly. Like, I can see my phone just going berserk right now. So I'll check in a second, and it's freezing. I need to put the air on. It is so cold. Oh, so cold. Okay, I'm home now. The lighting is appalling, but we is about to go out. Where did I put my bag? The bag is here.
Yeah, that restaurant, I think that place would be better to go to in the summer.
Okay, that's fine.
When it's lighter up, because it's on the marina.
Yeah.
So I think it'd just be nicer to have when the lights.
I was just looking at my hair.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why do my chicken nuggets look green in this light?
They are, I can see green in them.
No, you can't, you lying little poo-poo. The lighting is just really bad. Maybe I need to
Look at my burger in there. There you go, that's the picture.
That's ready, is it?
Yeah.
Hang on. I just feel like it's a funny colour. Maybe it's the lighting. The start of this vid has been absolute shambles, to tell you.
What has happened?
I've been trying to start it.
Oh.
That's what's happened. I tried to start this video in the car on the way here, and the phone case was like so couldn't.
What is it like?
And then tried to start it when I got here, but you was ready to go out. We just had Burger King and we had Joe's.
They will not, people will know where Joe's are.
Yeah, but I got a picture.
Okay.
Don't you know?
I suppose that was there when you took it, actually. Never mind.
Now it's gonna try and get this puzz finished.
I'm watching Grays.
I'm watching Grays. Before I finish this puzz, it's gonna open this parcel with you folks. 1 second, please. Okay, that would be very most helpful. I just need to sort this tripod thingamajig out as well. Ugh. It's just called a thingamajig, okay? Yeah, a thingamajig.
This box, over on top of the puzz.
Yeah.
And I got the scissors.
But that's where I was going to put the thingamajig, so. Like that. And then we put this down like this. I've had my hair done, which makes like me feel a lot better, all nice. And yet, like, at the same time, I still don't feel all nice. I don't know how that works.
Looks beautiful.
Thanks. I could have marked that with the scissors. Oh yeah, this is good for us. Let's get in here. Moonwitch Spider King by Marlon James. And you might be thinking, but Jess, you've already got that book. That's because I've now got the hardcover. And it means I can open it big and proper. Like, being able to read it like this. And, oh, I love it when hardback books do this. It's got its own bookmark. That's just ideal. Oh, look, it's actually got the...
That's really good.
That's so nice. Oh, what a treat. You know? It also means that I can possibly annotate it if I wanted to. I was reading the paper version. I don't like how bent the spine was getting, and I was getting quite into it. Like, I was almost at the halfway mark, and I just didn't want to wreck the spine. I used to be like a spine wrecker. I'm a changed person. Yeah, break the spine. Some people actually, like, as soon as they get a new book, first thing they do is break the spine. And it's like, for a hardback, yeah, fine with that. Do you know, I've always like switched between wanting hardback and paperback. And usually, I love a floppy book. Love a floppy paperback book. But this is actually like, this is actually making me want hardbacks because it's just so fresh, you know. Is a box in a box. If I just shows you this bit, I wonder what it could be.
What is it?
Oh, look at them. These covers are super nice as well. I love these covers. These are my favourite covers. Dobby looks quite funny. Look at him. Bless. Oi.
Oh.
Poor Dobbs. Yeah, these covers, they're my fave. There he is, our Dumbledore. We're laughing. Best cover.
Let me see. It'll take me like a decade to read them.
Yeah.
The size on that one.
This one?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's biggest.
Which one's that?
Well, 7, 6, that'd be 5.
Chamber of Secrets. No.
Chamber of Secrets
Order
is
of
the
Phoenix.
second
Order of
one.
Phoenix. Order of Phoenix. Is there Order of Phoenix?
Yes, it's the Order of Phoenix. And then the next biggest, I don't know, is between Goblet of Fire and Deathly Hallows. I have to check the number of pages.
I taste the Goblet of Fire from you. I'm not really right.
You're not. Look at this. It's just a masterpiece. It's such a weird cover.
The school? Okay.
And then this is how far through I am. Chapter 11.
Because on my way home on Sunday, I'm going to stop at D'Angelo's and pick up sandwiches in time for tip-off. But if you make
And
this
then this is
miserable,
the back.
I'm going to go anyway, and then I'm going to eat my
Yeah.
sandwich and yours
I love
when I
it.
listen to the game on the radio.
No, I hate watching the Knicks alone.
So do I.
Make sure they put the hot peppers on my sandwich.
Not if you're going to ask like that.
Josh is watching Percy Jackson. Look, you can see the Harry Potter books from here on our shelf.
Put the peppers on my
What is
sandwich.
this
You
word?
got it.
Okay, just a second,
On
my
YouTube,
love.
what's this word?
What YouTube was that?
Understand?
He's doing Wordle. Well, kind of.
Let's talk about, but let's go over. It's getting heavier, so let's get ahead of it.
Happy Sunday morning. What is the time, Josh? Do you know?
My phone's behind you.
Is it? Oh, this will do. 11:24. I feel like we should still be in bed, you know. We woke up and Where did that sound come from? Oh, your iPad. We woke up and Josh decided we should be doing stuff straight away. Didn't you, Josh?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just putting this eye balm on. My eyes look really discoloured at the moment and they've also been a bit sore. So, no makeup and yet a discoloured face. And also I've just been choking and I can still feel the tickle in my throat, you know. We've just been watching Grays and table and chairs, old ones, are in the garden. And then Cinderella puzzle is ready to go on wall. And now Josh is just unwrapping the new dining set. I hope it's going to be really easy to put together, you know. I read some of both of these books last night and both books so far have potential to be 5-star, and I feel like I'm cursing myself by saying this because like I'm not even halfway for either book yet, but Ashley Winstead she just slays.
Slay Queen.
Every book I've read of hers has just been so good, and they're all so different. I don't feel like anything's very repetitive. Oh, that's nice. You might be able to hear the fire on behind me because I'm absolutely freezing. So I have myself a new reading chair. It's so cozy and it's next to my bookshelf. I usually have it facing the other way, but there's quite a decent amount of light coming in, so I thought it'd be a nicer kind of brightness quality to be filming this. So let's just have a little chat. Firstly, I want to mention that I was put off filming a little bit because I hated my hair. When my roots needed doing, I put a toner on it. The toner was fine, but I was not happy with it at all. So now I've had my hair done. It does make me, see, it makes me feel so much better when my hair is done. I'm not as bothered if I haven't got makeup or nails on. If my hair is not done, I just feel so awful. So I'm glad my hair is done. I did want to put some makeup on, but I've been having like some issues with my eyes feeling sore, like especially up here, like near the lashes. And when I rub them, I can really feel it. So like I said earlier, I put some eye balm on to try and help with my eyes. Also, I don't know if it's the colouring of the cameras I'm using or I just look a little bit like strange colours, because to me I can see lots of yellow here. I don't know what's going on with that, so let's just move on from that. But I am feeling okay about myself. I really want to book in to have my eyebrows done again, so they're tattooed on, and I would possibly do a vlog about that. I haven't had them done in a while. However, me and Josh have got quite a lot going on at the moment. So I know that would be something that would have to be later on in the year. So as much as I want it done now, I don't think that's going to happen. Me and Josh over Christmas, we did end up getting ourselves quite a few things like the sofa, new dining table, got my reading chair. I've got more things arriving. I've got some UV blinds that I have arriving to help with protecting the books because they're next to a window. So I have ordered that. I've ordered some wires so that I can finish setting up my record deck, which is next to me over there. I'll put up a picture here, but I also will most likely film when I use it next or when I do my like house tour, flat tour, because I've got like quite a few members of my family that I'd like to show the flat to that aren't able to come up and visit. So once I do a flat tour, hopefully I can just send them the video and at least they get to see what everything looks like. But I did briefly mention in February, me and George have booked in to have flooring done. So we're having flooring in the kitchen, 2 bathrooms, and then our bedroom. That's all going to be done. And then it's just a bit of painting left, a few bits left for the flat. But by the end of 2024, we should have a flat that is fully put together. except for my flatmate's room. That is just not included. I did want to kind of discuss like my goals for 2024. Flat being done, like I have planned some holidays, so I've got some time off in February for the flooring. Me and Josh have also got a few ideas what we're going to do in that week. We've got some time off to go away for Josh's birthday again. We want to go to a cabin with hot tub again, something like that, so that's in June. And then August, we're going to London for a week. And then September, we're going to go abroad somewhere, like we did last year. Hopefully I'll vlog a bit more this time and we'll do a bit more. That is what I'm hoping. So I've booked that time off. I have a reading goal this year of 100 books read. Last year, I read over 60 books. I believe it was under 70 though. I know it was over 60 books I read. Starting off last year, I didn't get into reading that much. I was only reading a little bit, so it wasn't until like the middle of the year, I think, I kind of really got into reading again. I don't have them with me, so I can't show you right now, but I have a diary for day to day with some like a habit tracker in. I have also ordered a diary for my YouTube channel, so I can really keep track of like what I want to film, when I want to upload, what days I've got that I can edit and film, things like that. I want it in a separate diary because it does kind of get jumbled together in the one diary. So that's on its way. I have my book journal. I have my journal to try and help with my mental health. So I have a lot of like books or like diaries and journals that are helping me at the moment. I'm also having like meditation sessions and they are helping so much. Like just kind of teaching you mindfulness, and it's like retraining your mind. And I've only had one session so far. I've got 10 sessions, one a week, and I am really enjoying this journey. So I might even journal a little bit about mindfulness and the sessions I'm having, possibly make a video on that. Especially it'd be good for me to look back on and think, oh my god, I did that and blah 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 blah. Oh my god. Look at this. Does your score change, John? Good morning, it is Monday and this is not the best lighting because you're facing the window, so I do apologise. And I'm in my pyjamas. I am going to be starting work in my pyjamas today because I am just so cold and so tired. Last night I stayed up quite late. I couldn't sleep anyway, but I was just trying to plan and reorganise my life. I was watching some YouTube of some 2024 resets and thought I would talk you through my journal, my plans. Like I've talked you through a little bit yesterday. So I've decided to just have this video as my 2024 reset video. This video has been a bit all over the place, but it was very unplanned. I just wanted to get a video to upload, and I just feel like I was a bit all over the place. One of my focuses for this year is definitely to try and take better care of myself. I wouldn't say that I necessarily did a terrible job last year. I just know I could have done a better job than I did. So, got the pens here. I do tend to use these once I've written in my diary the following day or a bit later, because the ink pen I use would smudge. So I've got these at the ready to finish kind of highlighting and doing a few things. So this is my diary, which you would have seen if you watched my what I got for Christmas, because Josh, my boyfriend, got me this. So as you go through, if I show you, if we scooch over a little bit, so being mindful, I haven't wrote that it belongs to me. I've put the days of my holiday at the front. I haven't put any personal information. For some reason, I don't like putting personal information in a diary. I don't know what it is, but I'm just not a fan of doing that. So I don't know whether I'll put some stickers or colour over it or something. And then you've got the diary itself gives you its own challenges, and then it was my bucket list. Again, this is just personally for me. I do not like the term bucket list. I just don't like the idea of a bucket list. I hate anything to do with talking about death or dying or how short our life is. Anything like that is just not for me at all. So I've scribbled out that and put 2024 goals, and I've started writing my own in. So for Get Your Challenge On, the challenges that are already in the book, I don't know whether I'll do many of these when I read through them. I mean, go the entire day without checking social media. I think I can do that quite easily. Help out a local charity. I mean, I don't know about that one. That sounds awful, but I'm not sure. Buy an actual paperback book from a physical bookstore. That's easy. Remember every family member's birthday on time. We'd have to wait to the end of the year to see if I'd done that, especially with my brother's birthday being Christmas Day. So buy your veggies from a local farmer's market. Love that one. I do plan on doing that one, completing that. Go for a walk without looking at your phone. I've done that many times. So like sometimes I've even left my phone at home. So that's quite easy. Try meditating, like really try this time. I have a meditation kind of plan, mindfulness plan, easy again. Plan a road trip, kind of doing that at the moment, so that may be ticked off. Connect with someone new over a hot drink. We'll revisit that. Take a cold shower. Do that regularly because I quite like to wash my hair in cold water. Learn how to make some origami, even if it's just a bird. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not too bothered by that one either. I mean, I'd be willing to do it, like give it a go, but it doesn't really interest me. Learn at least 5 new words and use them. Thing is, I'll learn a new word and then I'll forget it. Fly a kite, don't really want to do that. I'd rather just go for a walk, to be honest. Start a conversation with the person next to you in a queue, don't want to do that. However, that will be very easy to do when I go and to the Eras tour in the UK this year. Take 1 week off social media. We'll come back to that. Buy a loved one some flowers for no reason, easily done. Write a short story, could do that. Read a new book, do that every month. Wake up early to watch the sunrise. Probably not. Have a picnic, easily done. Glide down a slide. Okay, explore a new area. Me and Josh plan on doing that anyway. Wish 3 strangers a good morning, easily done. Dance to your favourite song, again, easily done. Pay for the order behind you, easily done. Especially if the order behind me ends up being my sister. Stomp on the crunchiest autumn leaf you can find. I tend to try and do that every year, to be honest. I love crunching autumn leaves. So that won't be difficult for me. Volunteer your time at an animal rescue shelter. I don't even know where the closest one is to me, so I'd have to do some research on that one. And complete a marathon. TV and movie marathons don't count. I will not be doing a marathon. So there are some things I'd happily cross off in there. And then what I've written for my 2024 goals for this year, 3 holidays away from home, which one of them, I've booked all the time off that I want to do these. One of them is already booked, and that's going to London in August. And then exercise routine, minimum of 30 minutes a week. So it could be going for a long walk, could be playing badminton with friends, which like me, Sam, Josh and Connor plan on doing. So there's just a routine started. Keep up with my journal, and that is this one. So I have been writing in this again, and even if it's just a small part daily, I plan on continuing with this. This is one of my goals for 2024. And when I say keep up with, if I miss the odd day now and then, that's fine. I'm not going to be that strict on myself, otherwise I just won't do it. Finish the flat decor. Now we've already got plans and are starting to do that. So again, that's on its way. Read 100 books this year. Reach 200 subscribers on YouTube. And I am getting there, so fingers crossed we do that this year. Find a beauty routine that works for me. That is more to do with finding something that makes me happy in my own skin, whether it's continuing to get my lashes done, whether it's just having my eyebrows topped up, finding something that makes me feel a bit better in my own skin. So there's kind of 2 parts to that one. And then the beauty routine is I've got the beauty products that work for me, or the like skincare products. I just don't do it regularly. So reflect on every month. So in this book, it does have a section at the end of the month for reflecting, and I do want to complete those this year. No more than 5 new books a month, and I think I can do that quite easily, and hopefully that will save me some money. Not only that, but it will help me get my physical TBR down. So those are my goals for the year so far. And then you can put monthly goals in. So on this page, so you've got a budget section. Don't know if I'm going to use that yet. And then you've got monthly goals. So for January, I've put full focus on work while I'm working. So that will be like not doing things in between. Like I think having things on in the background for me is fine if I've got like a video on, some music, but full focus on one job at a time. One of my goals is read a 5-star book. Fingers crossed we are doing that. This is really bad, this one, and I shouldn't be sharing it online, but you know what, I'm going to. And it's clean teeth more. I work from home, okay? And not only that, I've got bad mental health, and I don't necessarily like go anywhere that often during the week, and I just get up, start my day, carry on with it, and I'll clean my teeth before bed sometimes, but I won't do it in the morning. I want to regularly clean up my teeth, and it sounds really stupid that it's something I need to write down as a goal, but I think my mental health and my job have been preventing me from doing that regularly, and I just forget. I know it's bad, and I've shared it online now, so let's keep that up. Plan as much as possible. Having a plan is so helpful for me, like so helpful. And even just writing down these goals, I feel so much more with it. Upload at least one video a week on my YouTube channel, and I think I can do that quite easily. I was enjoying the like uploading twice a week, but with having a full-time job as well, that has proved to be very difficult. I was a bit burnt out at the end of December. And then it goes on to my first week of January, and there's a lot of scribbles and a lot of crosses next to things because I didn't keep up with this and I didn't follow it at all. So we're on a fresh week. You've got a habits tracker that you can just fill in, water tracker, and then notes, and then you've got like what you're doing each day of the week on this side. One moment, please. Sundays, I've decided me and Josh need to clean the flat. Sundays have to be cleaning days. Not only that, we're going to see my nan on Sunday, my nan Grant. So my habits tracker for this week is cleaning teeth, journal, take my tablets, be mindful, minimum 3 times this week, and read at least a chapter a day. Because I love reading and sometimes I get in a funk or a grump, and if I just pick up the book, I know I'll enjoy it. And then it says drink more water. I cannot drink water. I hate it. I absolutely hate drinking water. So I'm just going to pretend this is plain water. This is squash. Or, okay, correction, this is Ribena, my favourite squash. So every time I've drunk like one of those, I will colour in the drink more water because I can't do it. So we're going to put squash. Me and Josh need to do some adulting and discuss funds. I want to try and make the bed more often. Make the bed, drink more water. I've put in like brackets squash. Keep up with the book journal, and I also do want to change our bed cover this week. And then for next week, we are going shopping in Cardiff, which will hopefully be another vlog. I've got quite the shopping list. And then Sunday will be our cleaning day again to keep up with that and possibly go for a walk or something. And then the week after that, I'm at my dad's for the weekend as it's my dad's birthday. And then the week after that, we will be going into Feb. And then you've got your notes and monthly reflection. Hello. Yeah, so notes and monthly reflection, loads of space to write here. And then you start again with Feb. For February so far, I haven't wrote any goals in there. But I am getting there. I love this. I love this so much. I love how much space there is to write things. I love that this is a hardcover as well. It just feels like, I don't know, like it's gonna be more sturdy. Like it's holding my life together a bit more sturdily a word. I've also ordered a second diary for my YouTube because I was trying to put both in here and it was making it a bit of a mess, and I felt like I couldn't plan because I needed it separate. So that's on its way. This one, it is kind of a bit more personal, a bit more for me, but I do just write general thoughts and feelings, memories, that type of thing. I might start adding my dreams in here. I might start adding some mindfulness. So this is just a lined diary, which is my journal. I also am thinking of, whenever someone says a gratitude journal, I've never really known what to put in it. And then while I'm going through these mindfulness sessions, I was told to write down things like things that have made your day slightly better, and that's what you're grateful for. Having it worded like that, it sounds so much simpler, but it made so much more sense to me, and I don't know why. Look at this life-changing shopping haul.
You taking a photo of it?
No, I was filming. All the essentials. book is very essential. Do you know what? I saw someone post about finding this in Tesco online today. And I was like, I should probably go to Tesco. I also needed this chalky milk. And I also needed some chocolate for my woes. And this is new. It's very expensive. But a pack of vegan chocolate bars should be everywhere by now, really. Always needs batteries. This is for the record player. And that's Josh's rubbish there. For his little sandwiches, for his little snackies, and a Monster. We love the Monster. But I've got chalky milk. Yeah. Why are you putting that away? We need it. Josh put this table together.
Just so I was staying there.
Look at it. It's a beautiful table.
Go to the chairs.
Yeah, when you doing that?
Tomorrow.
What about now?
No, we're going to bed now.
Yeah, bedtime. This is the progress for our table. That box that you see behind the table is a bench, and we have 2 more chairs to build. Here's some of the chairs. So this is the progress. It does sit 6 people, so we've currently got 2 chairs up. We got a frame on the floor. We got the clock that needs to go on the wall. This was one of the Christmas presents my mum got us. So the living room is still a bit of a work in progress, but it's coming along so nicely. We're so happy with how it looks, to be spending time in here, and you will keep seeing the progress as we go along. I did think by the end of this video everything would be up, but that was hopeful thinking. Like, our blinds haven't even arrived yet. So there we go. Here is the progress, and I am loving it. Now, let's ignore the fact I need to hoover the sofa and the fact that the lighting isn't the best. Let's talk about my reading journal. Let's talk about the first 5-star book of the year. Let's also talk about the next book I am almost halfway through that I have started. Let's go through the reading journal and how it's looking so far. When you first open it, I've got these Polaroids I took off my bookshelves. I just thought it was really cute to have some pictures at the front. I still haven't done my main spread that says Jess's reading journal, new releases, and my TBR, the 24 books to read in 2024. Not yet done. So the first book I finished, that was Under the Whispering Door by TJ Klune. That will be in a wrap up, so we won't go into too much details. There was a few spoiler thoughts there. Nothing more needed to say about that book, so these pages may be used for something else. Let's backtrack. So I started reading Moon Witch Spider King in December and really wanted to write some notes on it. I have not yet finished that book, but I do want to keep up with the notes, hence why I've left these 2 pages. Next up we have this spread, which is number of books per month, and then also the genre read. So every time I finish a book, whatever genre it is, I will colour that in on the genre read. For the last book I just finished, I'm not sure what it really fell under, so I did put it under thriller. I have started a page where I draw books in, and I want to cover this whole page in drawn books. I will shade them in and stuff. For now, I've just kind of started it, but I want all the books I've read to be covering the next couple of pages. So I've left those. And then to pick a favourite book for each month this year, I will be putting these on here. I don't know if I'll be able to pick just one, but we'll see if I can. And I was either going to write it in the square or try and draw the cover a little bit. We'll see how that goes. Not sure what's going on this page just yet. And then we've got January wrap up continued. So these are all the quotes and things from Midnight is the Darkest Hour by Ashley Winstead. My first 5-star read of the year. I put genre thriller ? I read this through the physical book. I did also have it on my Kindle for when reading in bed, and I listened to the audiobook. I wasn't a fan of the narrator, but I would recommend reading this one. So here we have the quotes I was writing out yesterday, and then my kind of summary of the book. So let me share these thoughts with you. Midnight is the Darkest Hour by Ashley Winstead. This follows a young girl in the deep south of Louisiana. It's kind of a backwoods story, middle of nowhere. The place is called Bottom Springs. The story itself is kind of like a cult of Christianity. This kind of cult of Christianity has taken the whole town by storm, and the head of this cult is the girl's father. So her mum and dad are very strict and into traditional gender roles. Her upbringing is very sheltered, but she is also seeing and experiencing awful things during her upbringing. So she soon thinks everything is okay after meeting this guy, and then things take a bit of a turn. So she soon meets Ever and has this unbreakable bond with him. Dead bodies start popping up. It is a bit of a Bonnie and Clyde / Twilight fan fiction type of book. It is everything. I thought it was fantastic. So there is a love story aspect to this book that I really enjoyed. I enjoyed the mystery element. I felt it was a unique book. I also felt it could almost be real. It gave some kind of true crime aspect to it. I did love it. So I have just a few things I wrote. I say a few things. It took up a good few pages. And this will give you some idea of, I think, if you'd like the writing style, if you would enjoy this book. There's no heat from his body. What makes me lean into him is more like a magnetic pull. And suddenly adrenaline hits in one big surge. Fireworks exploding in my chest, one hand clutching a pile of cash, running like I've robbed a bank, like I'm an outlaw, the bane of the West. Bonnie and her Clyde. Ever's already far ahead, ungodly fast, his laughter trailing behind him, high and ringing. I pump my legs faster, willing my body to match his, and that's when the giddiness hits, the sheer absurdity of fleeing the scene of the crime, the elation of the thick wads in my shirt, the relief of not getting caught, the beauty of all the trees bending over the path like they're leaning in to watch us foolish creatures streak past. Sorry, I couldn't even read some of my writing there. So, my mother's voice echoed back. That lie is probably the only mercy that boy has ever been given. A breeze ruffles Ever's hair. It carried the sweet scent of flowers. This was all he had. A pretty tree, a yearly ritual, a merciful lie. I had to carry the horror alone, so he could be spared. I'd always wanted to protect him. Maybe this is how I was meant to do it. I stood there staring at the window, but not seeing it. Then, like a dam cracking, the grief poured out. I sank to the floor and cried. So hard it felt like I was breaking myself in half. And still, I couldn't get my body to express the true fullness of my grief. I was the architect of my own misery. No amount of sobbing was equal to the pain. He'd been more than my best friend. Sometimes a person was bigger than that. Sometimes they were your freedom. His dark eyes were intense, gaze unwavering, like a predator on a hunt, his muscles tensed. I almost shook at our closeness. We tried to be there for each other, as close as two friends could be. But what was happening now was different, uncharted. I had no map for it. So that is everything I have completed in the book journal, and I've finished a 5-star read. I then picked up Twisted Love by Anna Huang, and this is the first in a series. So there are 4 books in total, following 4 best friends. Like I said, this is the first one, and this is following Alex and Ava. So Alex is Josh's best friend and Ava is Josh's sister. So it is her brother's best friend, her neighbour, her saviour, and her downfall. Theirs is a love that was never supposed to happen, but when it does, it unleashes secrets that could destroy them and everything they hold dear. So far, this book has been lots of fun. So Alex is left in charge of taking care of Ava right at the beginning. Alex is icy and grumpy. Ava is sunshine. Alex even calls Ava sunshine. So they both have traumatic pasts. There is trauma bonding in this book. He changes her. Sorry, no, he doesn't. He changes for her. There is groveling involved and big romantic gestures. Now, I feel like I am someone that's really gotten into like powerful men in romance books, you know, men that's like, I would kill for you, blah, 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 that type of thing. But this is very good so far. I am really enjoying it. I've just tabbed where I wanted to write down like note quotes. So this is where it says, Josh's little sister was so sweet and sunshiny all the time. I half expected flowers to sprout on the ground whenever she walked. And a coterie, I don't know how to say that word, of singing woodland animals to trail behind her while she traipsed through the meadows, or whatever girls like her did. I just kind of liked that one. I found that quite funny. There are ones that are kind of a bit longer. I do like when he was like, she was under my protection now. So there's there's some really like interesting things happening. I'm really enjoying this, and apparently they only get better, so I'm really looking forward to reading more books in this series. Oh, this is good. Just take the damn cookies. You could eat them, throw them out, feed them to your pet snake Nagini, whatever. His mouth twitched. Did you just compare me to Voldemort? What? No, maybe. I used the snake as an example. You didn't seem the type who'd have a furry pet. So, really enjoying so far. I'm not really getting the 5-star vibes. However, this is the first in the series, and like I said, I have heard it only gets better. I am loving it. Really, really enjoying. So I believe that is everything for this video. It's kind of been, this is my 2024 reset video. It's a bit of a vlog. I hope you've enjoyed. I hope you have a super duper good one, and I will see you in my next video. Goodbye.